Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Winning this award would not have been possible without two important events. On my 10th birthday, I received a gift, a collection of Leonardo da Vinci books and coins from my parents. At the same time, my father introduced me to Heinrich Schuller, the creator of theory of inventing problem solving, TRIZ, a new philosophy of system of thinking. These two events inspired me to understand the legacy of Leonardo da Vinci from the TRIZ perspective and to create inventions and projects based on this. I set goals to retrace his footsteps and study his ideas in order to get deep knowledge in the different fields that Leonardo da Vinci worked in and study the relationship between the science and art. I like to studied independently, and received a high school degree diploma externally after finishing 8th grade. I created my study path based on Da Vinci list of fields, which propelled me to study in different 17 institutions and gain expert knowledge in different fields based on TRIZ. Da Vinci, the greatest artist of masterpieces of all time, said, "The human foot is a masterpiece of engineering and a work of art." I became very curious about it, started studying food and engineering, and received a number of PhDs and doctor science degrees in biomechanics, applied mathematics, bioengineering, and biotechnology. For many years, I worked as a science director of Central Institute of Prosthetics, the largest institute in the domain, where I designed new types of prosthetics which have been produced in rocket space industry. We have helped hundreds of thousands of people with lower, upper limbs, and spinal problems. Many of these patients also had health problems. So, parallel to bioengineering, I have been developing pharmaceutical research. No doubt, great health is extremely important, and no doubt, everybody is aging. Today, we are doctors. Tomorrow, we are patients. We started to create new medical drugs based upon diverse background, TRIZ, and mathematical modeling. As a result, a new group of 21 medical drugs have been discovered, including the first dynamic drugs in the world. They represent a revolutionary jump from static medicine to dynamic drugs with variable structure and synergy. In different applications, in oncology, antiviral, diabetes, finding multi-drug resistant bacteria, and many others. Dynamic drugs have ability to adjust to the body of each individual and to adapt to their receptors. As a result, the effectiveness and action spectrum of such drugs increases and extends substantially. In order to develop such diverse research projects, we have created a few different companies, TRIZ by Pharma International, Nodule, and others. To prepare top-level professionals for our research and development, 43 years ago, I created method of images for teaching math and science. We teach students deep foundation in our company, Farber Center for Academic Success, through PRISM preparation for the elite schools and colleges. Some of the best former students either work in our corporation or collaborate in our research. Combination of diverse education gives boost of synergy for creativity, has been successfully applied for hundreds of our projects and inventions, and sheds lights on some blind spots onto Da Vinci works. This year is very special. First of all, we celebrated the 500th anniversary of Da Vinci and made a presentation dedicated to his memory at World Congress for Professional Innovation Management in Florence, Italy in June. Nothing in this world happens by chance. It is very symbolic. The 500th anniversary of Da Vinci, we gather today next to beautiful Da Vinci Hall in Las Vegas, Bellagio in December. The third of all, 12 new PCT patent applications have been filed to patent offices, plus 7 patents were issued. One of them is the first dynamic drugs in the world for novel treating cancer. I was granted the Best Practice Award for the most significant result in trees application by the Schuller Institute and was selected as Vice President of the Institute. Fifth, I defended the highest level Trees Master diploma and was elected as Vice President of the International Association of Trees Masters, board of which consists mainly of the best Trees Master appointed by Genrich Schuller, who stood at the origin of trees development. Sixth, I was elected as Vice President of European Academy of Natural Sciences and Chairman of USA Division. Seventh, I was elected as a board member of International Alliances of Knights, and we have strong connection with main Knights orders in the world, some of which were established in the 11th century. I became member of International Society of Professional Innovation Management and the president of the World Innovation Association. Together with the Schuller Institute, our association and corporations are in process of organizing World Congress of Innovation in Trees in New York in this year. Together with Dr. Amnuel, we finished writing the second version of the script of science fiction movie dedicated to Leonardo da Vinci. I would like to thank my parents, Genrich Schuller, my teams, friends, and colleagues who played an important role in reaching these particular achievements. In order not to forget anybody, from thousands of people who I had the pleasure of working with all this year in different fields and countries, whoever I have not mentioned by name, thank you all. Getting this award, thank you. Getting this award is great. Unlike the Oscar award, at least we knew that we have won this in advance and we can relax and have fun. I sincerely thank the board of IOTP, the president, for nominating me with award Man of the Year 2020, as well as the 2 awards, Top Biotechnologist and Top Bioeducator 2019. I'll end my speech tonight with a quote from one of my favorites, Jack Benny. Upon receiving his Emmy Awards, he said this: "I don't really deserve this award, but I have arthritis and don't deserve this either." Thank you very much. This one. Thank you for the opportunity.
Our Man of the Year 2020, Dr. Boris Farber. Let's give him one more round of applause.